Ooh. Azimuth, hello. Thank you very much for the host. Very kind. How are you doing? You alright? How is your day going? Welcome back, everybody and anybody, to Whispers of a Machine, where we last spoke to a desperate mother of a baby in a womb tank. That was it. Okay, thanks. Cool. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. It is a good day so far. Careless Whispers of a Machine. Hello, Tonis. Welcome. How are you doing? I'm just going to slap my computer, stop it rumbling a bit. There we go. How's your day going? Sorry, I read that as hee, but it's hi. I know. But it just came to mind. That's funny. Yes, yeah, sorry, yeah, today's good. Quick heads up, at some point I'm expecting a parcel to be delivered between now and our usual stream end time, so day's almost over, it's 10:30. Oh, of course it is, yes, yeah. Sorry, I forget about that. So at some point I shall dash off to answer the door. Assuming they need to. I mean, I think it should actually fit through the letterbox, but they might need it signed in for or something like that. Yeah. If you're lucky, I'll mute the microphone so you don't hear me falling over and swearing, probably. But how are you? I'm fine, thank you very much. Yeah, having an alright morning. I'm awake. Which is more than can be said for most mornings. That's a bonus. And yeah, you're alright. I'm looking forward to answering some more questions in this crazy game. But, I hope you had a good day then, if you're at the end of it. Yeah, so welcome. Thank you for joining. Anyway, right, let's get back to where we were. Katarina's hideout. Oh yeah, we're in the continuation. There we go. We're in the that's it, in the rubbish dump. So oh right, okay, yeah, hang on. Let's have a we didn't do anything in here but talk, did we? So let's just have a quick scan around, see if anything comes up, because I kind of want it to. I doubt it will. I mean, I don't think we actually, gain anything from this. I just wanted to do it anyway. Yeah, so she reckons that she doesn't know who's out to get her, does she? These 3 people have died. Lennart's no connection as far as she can tell. Do you know, I didn't have the... Did I have the biometric on? It doesn't matter.
A long-distance radio. It's connected to the roof, so I'm guessing there's an exterior antenna hidden among the junk.
Oh, it's cooking pots. I thought this looked a bit like a duck. There's its bill, there's the top of its head, and there's its wing.
A lightweight aluminum pot with some leftover beans inside.
Ooh, lovely.
A bug-out bag, I'm guessing.
Bug-out bag?
High-quality heater. One could get reasonably comfortable here in the winter.
I assume a bug-out bag is probably like, something you do when you've got to run away.
You can never really have too much water stored up.
True. Well, unless it starts going
A small desk with a layer of dust on it.
So she doesn't do much letter writing in her hideout. Okay.
Looks pretty comfy for a place like this.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah, so she doesn't know who's doing it, but... She,
I'm gonna head out now. Don't go too far.
She's got nowhere to go. This is her hideout.
I won't. And thanks, Farah. You're not like most city cops I've dealt with.
That's because we're not a city cop.
You're welcome. Stay alert. The killer's still out there.
I'll be careful.
Yeah, so it may be... So we don't know. It may be like an anti-terrorist terror group. And, yeah, okay. She mentioned about reporting back. I'm not sure that's a good idea, but it may just happen automatically. I wonder if we put the gate back, so that it was powered. I mean, that is a layer of protection for her, and she needs to be. Seemingly. Do we need to tell the woman to stop messing about the electric?
Hey,
Hey, did it work?
sure did. Thanks for the help. You can get back to whatever it was you were doing.
Cool, we did. Okay.
Cool beans. I saw some
Cool.
things that needed fixing in here, so I'll stick around. Let me know if you need any more help.
Will do. See you later.
How convenient. It's unfortunate about the rest of your job that we just made you forget about. Oh yeah, that was it. She mentioned the church they go to, the religious group. Let's go see if there's anyone there now, or if she's inclined to go inside.
That looks like the E-Post church, but the entrance is barred. It's getting late, so they're probably closed for the day. I'll come back tomorrow and check them out. They're definitely worth investigating, considering Katarina's testimony.
Okay. I like this kind of sort of chill, thumpy music. Oh yeah, the cock-headed things. Oh, and she said the baby might need more nutrients. And Maya was dealing with it. So maybe we should go back to the museum and see if there's some more of that stuff.
There's that red light again. Katarina was right.
Okay. Just check. See if it, alright, yeah, it's chamber status. Critical.
All
Canister
right.
replacement
As
advised.
expected, the nutrients seem to be running low.
Yeah.
I better refill them as soon as possible.
Not another tomorrow, exactly, yeah. Bugs are full of nutrients, you can get some of those. Well, I think she's actually working on, like, getting it out of mushrooms based on the museum, as far as I can tell. But you're right. Oh, no, what? Oh, does that mean I have to put the password in again when I get back? Maybe not, hopefully. But you're right, I mean, I'm divided about bugs. I understand that they are actually quite environmentally friendly, considering, you know, how high in protein they are and, you know, how easy they are to farm to a degree. But I also do not want to eat bugs. So, you know, give and take, I guess. Right, so I reckon this machine was to do with
Some
stuff.
kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Exactly.
I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for. The receptacle on the womb tank was much smaller. This looks like some kind of dispenser, though. So if I find the right container, I might be able to refill it here.
Okay.
I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples.
Right, okay.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind.
Yeah, probably into the nutrients. Okay, so we need to find a canister. Rack my brains. Have we seen canisters anywhere of any kind?
I already searched that.
Well, tell me what's in it still. Oh,
Looks like various plant samples.
you need to take it from the tank. Oh. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it said a receptacle. I hope not, anyway. I think it was a canister receptacle that was empty. Oh, god damn it. Let's see if we can quick travel back again. Have a look. That door. Where are we? Yes, receptacle. Okay, so she might point something out here.
Looks like something is missing here.
God damn it. Maybe not then. What about this here? Is that a canister? Letter. No. Okay. Right. Okay. That's all right. Glad we didn't miss it. Can't go upstairs, can we? No. Where would so I guess maybe we're just looking around for one, like generically. I mean, just searching, I guess. Oh, is there something around here? Maybe this is canisters of some description.
Various medical supplies.
Nope.
Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment.
Good, good. Got a monitor, bandages, blue box, and first aid kit.
A portable medical kit with all the essentials.
Okay, maybe not then. Oh. Okay, he's still
One
not here.
last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth.
Or the furnace, whichever.
I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation.
So do I. That's why I was telling you to look at it. I don't know why. It's a bit morbid, I guess. Okay, maybe not here then. Police station?
An old freight elevator of some kind. Likely out of order.
Can we go through here yet? Big plant.
No use. It's locked. It's too strong.
Damn it. Too strong even for our strength. This is. Beep, beep. Oh, that reminds me I should put my phone on mute. There we go. I thought that sound effect sounded a bit like a phone going off. I was like, I remember I better do something. Thermos!
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Oh. Oh. Fill it with coffee. What about the bed place with the weird air conduit? Bed place with a weird air conduit. Carl's place. Oh, I see. Yes, yeah. That was back at the... Right back at where he was staying. We can have a look there. I mean, we're going to have to look everywhere, I guess, so... Sure. We shall look there shortly. That was the, Yeah, that was his, that was like his bed at the... What do they call it? You know, factory, I guess. Struggling with that word for some reason.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here.
Yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's... I think the thermos should work. It's a canister, surely. Okay, at the scrapyard? Oh, God. I hope not. It didn't look like there was much going on there.
No.
No?
No need to go back in there.
Oh, okay, well, we can't go back into where Carl was. Doesn't appear to be anything sort of canister-like here. Is that where his bed was? Yeah, his body was found in the locker room, and further down the corridor, or technically sort of screen right, was where the beds were. There's the shopping district. I mean, you might be pretty right with the jump, I'll be honest. Because it doesn't look like we get a lot out of here.
Not really feeling an urge for tea right now.
Damn it. Yeah, okay. Just weirdy little robots. Because it's not like she's... we did run the scanner around the room and she wouldn't scan that area. So we're not looking for something of a specific shape that might be hidden. Just assume that something around here is going to be called a canister. That's a container. It was a bit big. I understand that.
Old pre-collapse cars, likely stripped of all usable.
Usable parts. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
I'm
bicycle.
surprised I haven't seen many bicycles around. Should be a good mode of transportation around Nordsund.
Oh, okay. Is he sourced the bicycle robot? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll look to the robot. Oh, got it. Why didn't she tell you where it was? You'd think, yeah. Well, I guess she's probably been like, oh, I don't know what happened. I've been on the run. Oh, recycling centre. There might be something in there, actually, think about it. It is a recycling centre, of course. I mean, probably not. I think we were pretty robust with the search.
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky. A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for transporting some of the recycled materials.
Maybe. I feel like I'm kind of jumping headlong and skipping bits. Maybe if we speak to her, she can give us a bit more information. And I just left too early. See, I was going to assume we just make it through safely.
Oh, you're back.
Sure am. I need to pick your brain about a few more things.
Okay. What's up?
Nutrient canister.
Remind me again. Where should I look for a nutrient canister?
Does she actually tell us?
It should be somewhere in the museum area.
Oh, well, she did mention about the museum, but the museum area? Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Oh, and we haven't asked her about any of these people.
What can you tell me about Carl?
I'd rather
He's
not
dead.
talk about him. It hurts too much.
Hurts too much.
I understand. Sorry.
I've never heard anyone, like, the day after their partner dies goes, it hurts too much. They usually want to vent, you know? Anyway, never mind.
Do you know Gabriel?
The cop? Not really, but I think he has a crush on me. Always looks at me funny.
Okay. None of these people paint him in a good light. You know, there's always something weird going on.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Other than this mess with my eye got tangled up and I'm just a teacher trying to get by. I moved here a few years back, met Carl, and, well, you know the rest.
A few years back? Well, yeah, 2 years, isn't it? So she's been here 2 years, but she says they haven't been together, yeah, long enough to make it.
Do you know Commissary Anderson?
Gabriel's done nothing so far. No, I mean, apparently he's a good policeman. He runs in the family to a degree, a little bit anyway, because his uncle's the commissary, and you know he's been pleasant to us. But everyone we speak to sort of says he's either meh or they don't like him.
No, but he seems to be the
For
kind
one
of
reason or
leader who
another.
only uses the carrot, never the stick.
That's a weird issue. I hate it when my commissaries are too nice.
Do you know Stina Ruth?
I know who she is, but we haven't met.
What can you tell me about Maya?
Oh, she really was the epitome of a mad scientist. Her crazy little experiments had no regard for the law, ethics, or even common sense. Sure, she had moments of clarity, like when she built our womb tank, but most of the time she was just a nutcase.
Okay.
What about her conduit beliefs?
That was something different, something more coherent. I think she saw AI as, like, a step on the evolutionary ladder.
Yeah.
She used to talk about how the most intelligent beings deserve to rule the earth.
Do they?
Sounds like she had an elitist streak.
Yeah.
You could say that. She didn't think too highly of most people.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I don't know much about him. I never really needed a doctor since I moved here.
What about your fertility problems? You didn't consider seeing the doctor before resorting to Maya's help?
I wish that was an option, but my condition was thoroughly diagnosed before I moved here. It's chronic.
Also, she said there were complications, not necessarily fertility issues. But maybe that's just a brush over. Volta, are you a pole vaulter? No, but how do you know my name was Volta?
What's your opinion on Walter?
Personally, I can't stand that guy. He has to crack a joke every 5 seconds. Drives me crazy.
Yep.
The kids love him, though, so I suppose he's all right.
Okay, and then there's... Oh, well, I might as well
So
ask.
tell me what you know about the conduit.
She might have some breaking information.
I doubt they're anything to worry about. If there are other members out there, I'd wager they're just as loony as Maya.
Yeah, but she was also quite intelligent. Loony intelligent people can be a problem.
So Maya was on her own? There was no contact with any other conduit cells?
Not as far as I know, but I didn't really care to find out either.
Okay, well, yeah, why has this got blood
Carl
on it?
had this in his pocket when we found him.
Oh, damn it, Carl. I know it's a lot to ask, but could I have this photo? I really don't have much to remember him by.
Oh, as well, it doesn't help us, does it? Or is she manipulating us so that she can get the evidence? Is this whole thing a scam? We are police. We're meant to stick to protocol. I'll tell you what. I'm going to reason it that we have to stick to protocol, and in theory, if all things work out, she can have the picture later. That seems reasonable, I think.
I'm sorry, but that's against protocol.
Just as I thought. You cops have no feelings.
Oh, for God's sakes. You're going to throw a tantrum like a little baby? I didn't get what I wanted, so you're
All right,
against me.
I got what I needed for now.
Good. Talk to you later.
I'm only helping save your baby, Jesus. Right, okay.
All right.
Not baby
I'm
Jesus,
going
obviously.
again.
Okay.
We have her baby. Yeah, exactly. that sounds like such a threat as well. We have your baby. Don't push us. Right, okay, so she said around that area, so let's head back there, I guess. See what's going on. It's she said there was nothing in the school. I'm gonna have a quick look in here again to see if anything's changed. Still the same two people just sat here. Okay. I bet it's going to be something dumb, like if I look at the shelf again, it'll be like, oh, here's something that could be useful. Inside the globe that you have to zap in sequence. Oh god, maybe? I mean, that would be an interesting puzzle, but a hell of a pain in the ass for anyone.
Some old pre-collapse gadgets. Probably for the museum.
On a, like, if you need to use this thing on a regular basis, it would be a hell of a pain to get through, but I'm sure there is some kind of puzzle there, because why can we do it otherwise? And it's odd this machine doesn't have like a receptacle thing either, so it's not
Some
like
kind of
place
airtight
canister
container.
here.
It's labeled nutrients. I don't think this is the nutrient canister I'm looking for.
Yeah.
The receptacle on this looks
That's
like some kind of dispenser, though.
Might be able to refill it here. Okay, yeah. Cool. Hang on, let's. All right. See, where was she? She sat on the chair. Sat on. She fiddled around with this. Was Leonard ever here? Picking up scrap and so on. No. Okay. Fair. Archive report matching data from Rick. Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's where all canisters are kept. The museum area. Sorry, I don't know how quickly those two came together. I don't know if they're the same sentence or not. Carl ever here? No. I can't believe we couldn't scan what's her face, you know, Katerina or Melinda or whatever she wants to be called, and work out places she may have been. I mean, I don't know why we would, but still. It doesn't scan that at all. Oh yeah, we've got this. Leonard had a key, and we don't know what for.
It's the key I found in the recycling center. Likely belonged to Leonard.
Have we encountered any locked doors that... I mean, there's the... I mean, we have encountered a couple of locked doors. I've never thought to use the key on any of them, thinking about it. I mean, we can't go back in there. There's the elevator down. There's a wreck. Is this... This here is the museum, and that's her house, like her room above it. So that's where the dispenser is.
Looks like an old hovercraft.
You're right. She says in the museum area, and there was that mention about the guy saying he he followed her in once and she wasn't there. So there is some kind of area or compartment in here. I bet that is probably a door there. Yet for some reason, Maya's DNA isn't in here, which is weird. If you think about it, this is her place. Even if she keeps it tidy, there should be something everywhere. Yeah, Carl wasn't in here. Leonard ever come in here? Nope. Button sequence opens the door. That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know what.
This facility has been deemed compliant with the Third Decree, 12th Amendment, on November 4th, 79 AR.
I don't know what that sequence would be, like what hints we're getting on anything. So, right, so if we go over here and we press this button, it lights up that drone.
Wow, this thing must have been fearsome back in the day.
We just have a quick check. I'm not missing a hot point here. We've got drone and button, information stand, certificate, history text, healing tank button, star map button. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we called it all. This just says something like Path of the Pilgrim. That's it.
Kind of an odd name for an exhibition about the collapse.
So it comes over here and shoots that. We press that.
No idea what this is. Must have been some kind of local thing. I remember reading about some military experiment gone haywire in these parts. Maybe this is it.
And that's that. So the drone doesn't really have like a guiding light. It just glows on.
Looks like this is modeled from how the world looked pre-collapse.
Oh yeah, there's no crack and so on. And this one just makes it spin. And now. Really seeing anything greatly revealing about this globe. I think I've scanned it before, trying to work out if, like, turning it to the other ones. They are for the other exhibits. Let's have a look at them. We've got the hovercraft here. That makes it do that for whatever reason. I think this one makes the tank bubble. Then this counts as one button for some reason. Makes the star map glow. Oh no, it makes the robots glow. Oh, there's two buttons here. Okay. Here's two buttons. Maybe the light reveals something? Maybe, yeah, on the dark side of the planet. Okay, let's have a look. Nope. Try it once more. No. I feel like there's an idea of something here, like a hint of it, but no solid evidence as to what we're trying to what we're trying to do. It's just a matter of, mucking about with stuff. Hang on. Is there anything here? The fate, trust my mind, creation of God will my decision. It was his mother and God will survive, made wise demise. She who hurried but still was late, yet took her time to contemplate. Raced upon the meadows. I don't know what any of this is meant to represent. I mean, we've got the... Hang on. Invigorated by my faith. The Pilgrim's Prayer. Path of the Pilgrim. Okay, so 1. Invigorated... Can you read the history text? I can. Sorry, we can get back to that in a second. I'm invigorated by my faith. So is there something here that represents faith? I don't know. Gaze at the skies to ensure the path is clear. Maybe that's the drone? Because it's like a recon drone, maybe? Strike down my foes with impeccable aim. That's the robot. Nearing my goal, and I press on for another full day. Fully rotate the globe. So that's what, 3 or 4 times you have to turn that. Invigorated by my faith. Oh, invigorated, the health chamber. So health chamber, drone, robot, globe. Let's try that. But you want to read the history text? We'll have a quick look.
The collapse occurred on what we now refer to as Year Zero AR, Anno Reducto, Year of the Collapse. During this time, AI was involved intimately in every part of our lives. The typical family could not be sustained without it for more than a few weeks. A coalition of anti-technology, anti-globalist, and religious movements, referred to as the Human Wave, reached a critical mass due to a series of AI incidents across the globe. A growing fear of the singularity, mainly proposed by Voice for Human Progress, VFHP, was a contributing factor, as were proven hardware faults in widespread robotics across the globe. On June 2nd, the third decree UN resolution was passed, declaring that all AI was scheduled to be discontinued over a course of 10 years. An observant reader may notice that this definition is different from the third decree we live by today, wherein CPUs are completely outlawed. This is because the third decree has been amended 12 times. However, the phasing out period for AI did not proceed as planned, and we now enter an era in which there are large holes in our historical records. But we do know that there was a massive worldwide blackout, rendering most computer chips and processors in the world unusable.
That's a weird one.
Contemporary scholars have theorized about what exactly caused this sudden change. If it was a deliberate large-scale attack, an unintended consequence of the ongoing shutdowns, or if there could be natural causes, such as solar flares. The evidence is scarce, and the lack of global communication and infrastructure, not to mention the struggle for daily survival, has made truth-seeking in this matter extraordinarily difficult. Regardless, the end result was clear. From that day, the old world was no more. In the dark, we took our first stumbling steps as truly free humans, surrounded by our mountains of dead machines.
That's alright. Worth knowing if you want to. There's also this little bit here. I don't think this
Due
is
to the
too
third decree, AI today is practically non-existent outside sanctioned laboratory conditions. Fringe terrorist groups such as the Conduit and N Protocol, EP, still try to resurrect AI, but have been successfully fought and nearly wiped out by authorities. Critics of the nanosubstance Blue claim that despite it lacking CPUs, it is a form of intelligent neural network warranted to be included in the third decree.
Right, so that's what blue is. It's like nanobots. Okay.
Defenders of Blue tend to cite the Fourth Amendment, where transhumanism efforts in the form of human augmentation are declared legal. However, the Fourth Amendment was written before the discovery of Blue, when primitive mechanical and cybernetic implants were the only options for human augmentation.
Hello, Summer. Welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good afternoon. Who can we help today? Exactly. Yeah, I mean, helping any adventure game is always a bit, you know, maybe. We're trying. That's what counts. Oh, got an achievement. Museophile. Must be because I've read everything, I guess? Interesting. Trying to save a baby. Exactly. Right, okay, so what do we say? Tank? Skies. I reckon that might be this, because it's like a flying drone, maybe. Unless, of course, it's the hovercraft, because it's a hovercraft. It's skies, but I don't know. We'll try this one first. Then robot. Work kind of sucks at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Then globe. Damn it, no. Okay, right. So maybe it is the hovercraft because it's flying. Okay. I'm sorry to hear your job's... I mean... you say at the moment, I'm assuming it probably is some kind of... I won't pry. Maybe like a deadline or something like that. I can understand that. I hope it gets resolved soon. It isn't so bad. Ow. A bit blinding. We are attempting to open a hidden door that... There's no proof that it's here, but we know it's here. Oh, curse you. Come on. Oh, I thought I was so smart then. The disease is endemic, or at least deeply rooted. Oh, I see. And chronic. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. You're right. Gaze at skies to ensure my path is... Of course. Yeah, you're right. It's a star map. Of course. Yes, because the path is clear because they were about to launch a rocket. Right, okay. Bad jokey song reference based on a bad metaphor. Right, okay. That's all right, no. And, I didn't get the song reference. I very rarely do, seemingly, even when I know the tune, apparently. But either way, hopefully we can provide some kind of relief from the madness. If not, hopefully we don't make it worse anyway. We have to turn this for a whole day. And I think it's only 4 turns. I don't... Oh, there we go! Oh, you're right with the skies. Of course. There we go. I mean, why is she looking so surprised? That really wasn't, you know... that really wasn't a surprise. That's what we were trying to do. A hidden room. The canister's got to be in here. Jesus. How did no one notice this size?
Impressive lab.
That shook, yeah.
There's got to be a whole bunch of third-degree infractions in this place. Maya must have conducted her secret illegal experiments here.
Yeah, but, I mean, how big is this room that it's just tacked on and no one noticed the museum was so much smaller inside? Crazy. Also, I mean, there's a hell of a door lock you got to run around the room to hit. Right, okay.
Various technical drawings.
We'll go right to
Some
left.
of them look similar to the womb tank.
Because why not? Well, that makes sense. She designed it.
Equations of some kind. I can't make sense of them.
2 + 2 is what?
It smells awful. This must have been here since Maya was killed.
Well, no one knew about the room to come in and clear it out, did they? Hit the buttons by accident. Exactly. You've got, like, 4 people in there and they all just hit all the buttons in the right order. Like, ooh, that's an interesting exhibit. Cassette tapes.
There were a couple of tapes here.
Interesting.
Various tools for electronics and mechanical work.
Take them all. Every adventure game needs lots of tools. Just. Oh,
This place was set up to be private. Makes sense, given the circumstances.
was there actually a? There's actually a window with just a... Right, okay. It's just... Oh, never
Dirty
mind.
laundry, presumably Maya's. Seems like she made herself comfortable down here.
Nutrient canister, here we are.
Good. I think this is what I need for the womb tank. Feels empty.
You don't say. DNA scan? We will do, don't worry.
A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes.
Tubes! Audio station? Oh,
A
this...
few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here.
Andy, okay. We'll come to that shortly as well. Machines, just generic machines. Oh no.
A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here.
Why? You have machines doing stuff. There's nothing here to suggest AI. Stuff. Awaiting hardware input.
This computer must require some kind of hardware key.
Interesting. A hardware key, and it's got a device
Appears
here.
to be a wireless data reader of some kind.
Ooh, okay.
An
Headset.
electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off.
Oh my god, she's recreating VR. Wouldn't that be hilarious if, like, the whole thing was just purely so that she could play, like, you know, some
Herbal tea.
Half-Life Alex or something.
Maybe from Maya's garden upstairs.
Right, let's listen to these tapes, see what she's got to say. Oh, then we'll scan, sorry.
In a dream, I was summoned by the Acer.
Right.
I had been chosen to create a new god, and her name was Huldra.
Create a new god?
She would be conjured in my mind, and the creed, at long last, would become manifest. I awoke in tears, and this vision has stuck with me ever since.
I've had dreams like that, but they've never, you know, required me to break the law or driven me to zealous behavior.
This woman doesn't sound very sane.
No, you don't say. Wow, that's the tiniest tape. I mean, she couldn't use any more of it?
An AI superintelligence would essentially be
That's in the book, it is.
indistinguishable from a god.
Would it? Would it? I'm not... I think she downplays her gods, to be honest.
Infinite intelligence leads to infinite knowledge, and by extension, infinite power.
No, those things are all completely different.
Illness, suffering, even death itself could be turned into obsolete concepts.
Can't unplug a god.
And what is a god, if not one who has reign over life and death?
Not that, surely.
Yeah,
It's about
those
creation,
are
not
ideas,
just
all right.
make, you know, reproduction and murder. Yeah, right, okay. Oh, hang on, scan it. Let's see if anything's going on around here. No, right, okay. Was Carl ever in here? Yep, no. Myers probably was. Well, I mean, we know for certain she was, but it's as to what she was doing in here. Oh. This tool in particular?
Various tools for
Okay. For some reason that specific tool. Oh, she sat in the chair. Crazy. Ooh. Fingerprints on the keyboard. Okay. Leonard. Is he ever connected? No, I still don't understand what he had to do with it. Oh, right, so the mainframe and the device are connected, but there's... Right, yeah, no keyboard or anything. Okay. Let's go get these nutrients in there. Then we'll go save the baby. Then... Gotta find some kind of
All right, all filled up.
wireless reader. Yeah, you're right about the book. This is the god she supposedly was told to create. She was working on generating a super intelligent AI for the purposes of forming a new god. But how far did she actually get? How far indeedy? No. Can I hit the hotspot, please? There we go. The baby blue. Yes, of course. Yeah, the nano baby. Oh, yeah. See, Melinda didn't mention anything about that Katerina or whatever she's called. We couldn't ask her about it either, could we?
All right, red light gone. Must have done the trick.
Easy.
Looks like things are working out okay for you in there.
Come up with a nickname for the baby. Stay professional and detached. I don't know, as if, you know, not making a nickname for the baby is professional and detached. I mean, I wouldn't make a nickname for someone else's baby. That's just really weird. Just call it baby. I don't want to go with the detached bit, but I think we should stay professional.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Seeing a baby like
God,
this?
yeah. We're seeing our maybe dead boyfriend as well. Dabba-dee, dabba-die.
Yeah, it reminds me of everything that happened before.
Same here. But you know, it's not too late.
It is for you, Alex.
Yeah, might be on the
It
wrong
is.
side of it.
Well, yeah,
There we go.
you're dead.
I am, but you're not. You still have time to make up for what we lost.
Okay, yes, but she did just tell you it's too late for you. That's all that matters. I'd like that, but the wounds are still fresh. Without you, I can't. Having children is what I always wanted. Perhaps I could go at it alone? Really? Just tried to play the part because you needed it so bad. Oh God. Some of these seem like something we shouldn't have to decide. Like, why can't she without him? I mean, that's a choice based on her character that we aren't really in control of. Whereas, I mean, something like this, I would say, is definitely not true because she wanted it, seemingly. What I always wanted, perhaps if we go in alone. So that's like a simple choice, you know, do we or don't we? But then it's like, but I couldn't possibly because of personal reasons that have nothing to do with the player. Yeah, let's just say we can't. Why not?
Without you? I can't, Alex.
Sure you can. Where's the Vera I fell in love with? She didn't need me or anybody else.
That's what I loved about her. She was completely independent of me.
I don't know, Alex. She must have disappeared somewhere along the way.
People change when, you know, loved ones die.
I hope you'll find your way back to her then.
I do too.
Okay.
Painful memories. I should head back to Stina.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's end of day, I guess. Oh, right. And just straight there. Okay. Oh well, if we had anything else to do, it's too late.
Agent England, right on time.
Councilwoman?
Oh, stop it. That word always makes me feel old. Call me Stina.
You are old.
All right then, Stina. I have some things to report.
Always straight to the point. You allergic to small talk, kiddo?
Yeah, it's only a cover anyway. Sort of protective barrier. I mean, it's still encased. But you're right. I didn't think to close it myself. Damn it, I did have the opportunity. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Sorry, been a long day. I just want it to be over.
Well, suck it up. I need to vent. Had an argument with a friend today.
Why do I care about this?
Yeah? What about?
Not important, but we ended up going our separate ways. Isn't it funny how quickly things can change?
Sure.
I guess.
History, trust, respect. Poof. Gone.
Okay. You know, she's sounding crazier with every conversation. Okay, so we've got cynical. Well, no, actually, these are both pretty cynical, to be honest. Or nice. Oh, okay, so that would be the intelligent one, I guess, in the middle. It's just what happens. Then there's the cynical part, so that's the... Yeah, get on with it yourself, and... Well, yeah, I mean, it makes kind of sense, though. Why you need to stay strong for those moments when you've only got yourself to rely on. Everyone has those moments, surely, so yeah.
Yeah, that's why we need to stay strong. For those moments when you've only got yourself to rely on.
Spoken like a true loner. I suppose I can somewhat relate.
We're not friends, Stina.
So, I wanted to share something else. My augmentations grew stronger this morning. The blue is starting to adapt to my psychology.
Blossoming before my very eyes, are ya? Do tell. What new things can you do?
Tell her and make her forget and then tell her again to be clear. Ooh, should we stay aloof? And just be like, you know. I don't know. I don't trust her. I really don't. So I feel like telling her what we can do just puts us in a bad situation down the line. I'm gonna go with defensive, basically.
Oh, you know, this and that.
Atta girl. Keep your cards close to your chest, and everyone will underestimate you.
Exactly. Good. Glad we're on the same line.
So, how was this recent experience of yours? Quite a ride for a rookie such as yourself, am I right?
I accidentally double-clicked that. I'm glad it didn't select anything. I was well prepared. Didn't sleep through the whole training, you know. Quite inquisitive as to my experience with Blue. I prefer to discuss the case now. Kind of, yeah. Maybe I'd like to explain how it works in depth. Maybe you'd like to explain how it works in depth. Right, maybe let's not get confrontational. We don't want to necessarily turn her into an enemy. Don't really want to ask her more about it. So I'm going to settle with well-prepared, slightly defensive.
I was well prepared. Didn't sleep through the whole training, you know.
Oh, am I being patronizing?
Yes.
Forgive me.
No.
I'm getting old and bitter. Missing the days when things felt new and exciting.
Maybe she can tell us how it felt. Damn it, I didn't think of that. I'm not thinking of the baby. When someone think of the children. Sorry. I feel like there's probably got to be some kind of revelation at some point later anyway. Like, it won't now leave us the whole game completely underestimating how it all works, but... I mean, I guess whether we know or not, the baby's going to be what it is.
Now, let's hear your report. I've heard rumors about quite a grisly spectacle in the recycling center.
I don't remember him wearing glasses. Ha 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 ha.
Ebus, huh? Those guys are gonna be a pain to deal with. First, they're well armed. Second, they got pull with City Hall.
Really?
Our beloved mayor recently granted their church embassy status.
Oh dear.
Wait, what? So they're out of my jurisdiction.
Not quite. It's one of those legal limbos. Sure, you can force your way in without breaking any laws, but they also have the right to defend themselves from unsanctioned intruders.
What? How does that work? We have the right to break in, but they have the right to kill us. We're not an intruder, we're under a police investigation here. Or an agency investigation, whatever we call ourselves.
That's absurd. In other words, they can gun me down without repercussions.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that. It's kind of a hassle to dispose of your still warm corpse.
Well, they wouldn't have to, would they? Because, you know, it's legal.
Like this case couldn't get any worse.
No. You're an agent. The creme de la creme of the Central Bureau.
Central Bureau.
Time to act like one. Infiltrate and evade, remember? If you do find evidence that these nut jobs are responsible for the killings, we'll get a diplomatic warrant.
All right. I have to be discreet then, and try to get inside without arousing suspicion.
Okay. Why would you need a diplomatic thing? He's only a mayor. Surely the Central Bureau should outrank mayor jurisdiction. But well, okay, whatever. That's my take on, you know, future made-up politics.
Bingo. And, well, hope they don't already know who you are. That would make things awkward.
Awkward.
Okay then. I'll get some rest and visit the church in the morning.
Good plan, Agent. Dismissed.
Dismissed today. Oh, where are we sitting now? Slightly more... Which one's this one? That's compassionate, isn't it? So a fraction more compassionate than yesterday, and that's about it. Oh. Day 3, 7:52 a.m. God.
You know, the story of Katerina and Carl reminds me so much of what we went through.
Okay. Of course it does. Because there wouldn't be any poignancy if it wasn't relevant to our personal life.
Yeah. Similar circumstances, but she put her family above all. She refused to let others decide their future. A part of me wishes we'd done the same. If we were given a new chance, would we take it? Consequences be damned?
You're talking to your own brain here.
I know I would. I'd give anything for another shot.
Because you're dead. Let's hope he wasn't actually shot, though. That'd be funny.
I'm not sure if I would. It would mean betraying a lot of what I stand for.
I get that. I suppose being dead gives me a different perspective on things.
Okay.
This can't be healthy.
No, it can't. Funnily enough.
There's that feeling again.
Oh, we get new power.
Whoa.
It's the power to turn people upside down. Cool. Mimic a person, copying their appearance and voice. What? Collect an audio-visual signature by observing the target and activate the signature to assume their identity. Only one signature can be stored at a time. Cool. Unless he's actually a ghost. A ghost in the machine, you will. Maybe.
Morning, Agent. Dr. Patterson asked me to tell you to meet him in the morgue. He's done with the remains from the recycling center.
All right, thanks. I'll go have a look before I pay Epos a visit.
Be Maya. Oh, I could do. But surely they all know she's dead by now. It's been most of a week. You know, the zealot friends are going to know, surely. But I could try. Maybe it'd be handy if there's like some kind of, like, scan key or something. Ooh.
He looks sick. I shouldn't bother him.
Okay. Wow, is this all that's left of Leonard?
Well, Leonard, it's been quite gross working with you.
Yeah.
Hello again. I've got a present for you, Agent.
Is that so?
Yep, right here on this tray. If you're a fan of minced meat, I've got a bucket full of Leonard out back, too.
I think I'll pass on that one.
Bucket full of Leonard. That's an interesting debut album.
Good choice. The seasoning is subpar, to say the least.
Ugh.
You take your jokes way too far, Doctor. Now, what have you found?
Well, obviously, the poor man was shredded. Fortunately for him, it happened when he was already dead.
Yeah, I came to the same
Yeah.
conclusion. Can you tell me anything about the cause of death?
Not much with the remains in this state. No signs of toxic substances, but that obviously still leaves a lot of options open.
I thought CPUs died. How are their computers? Yeah. It, well, they did die at the time. I guess there's nothing to suggest that maybe they couldn't get get them up and running. There was a global, like, outage. But maybe they were able to get some functioning again? I don't know. They haven't really explained that. Maybe a loophole. Maybe it's not. It said most died. Yeah. Yeah, so maybe it was just a couple survived. But anyway, hello. Welcome, Nevik. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Makes you think. We are just currently talking about the remains of a squished man.
Noted. So what's this in front of me?
Oh, yes. I noticed a pattern on Leonard's skin. Likely a tattoo. These are all the pieces I could find. I'm not sure how they fit together, but I kept them in case you wanted to have a look.
All right, I'll check them out.
Thanks. All right. Smart scan. Age indeterminate. Okay. Yeah, that's all it's going to give us. This is thankfully not as gross as it could be. Although this is weirdly sort of flat texturing, isn't it? Got to head off. Thanks for the stream. Have fun. Oh yeah, no problem, Titus. Thank you very much for dropping in. I appreciate being here. Have a good night. Take care. Have fun. Yes, yeah. We'll just muck around with his skin. Sure. So the bits join, not lock in place. Okay, that's fine. I know it. Who's Leonard? Leonard. This is he was the third victim, and this is his skin. He was killed and then thrown into like a mincer shredder thing, due to be incinerated. But the machine stopped before he was incinerated, so we got him out of it. And yeah, that guy exactly. Sorry, yeah. Star in the middle. Yes, makes sense. Yeah. And so we're now piecing together a potential tattoo. Looks like an ink of some description, maybe. Oh, damn it, it's underneath. There we go.
Huh. Looks like Leonard had this symbol tattooed on him. I'll copy it to my notebook.
Okay. Excuse me. Sorry.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Pulls out gun.
What's your opinion on the Free Church of Epos?
I try to steer clear of those people. Any form of superstition, religious or otherwise, is of no interest to me.
See, he's creepy, but I kind of like this guy. He's actually sort of, so far, he's seemingly pretty level-headed. If, somewhat, like I said, creepy and disturbing at times.
What do you know about Leonard Dahl?
Polite and well-spoken fellow, judging by the few times I met with him.
All right. What did you meet with him about?
Well, typically just routine work when someone hurt themselves in the recycling center. Seems like a hazardous workplace. I hear about accidents occurring there almost on a weekly basis.
Blimey. Oh, we haven't asked him about Volta. Okay.
What's your opinion on Volter, the
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Let's
he's
get
a
that line.
bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child.
What about children? That's kind of creepy. Yeah, sorry, I skipped that because I heard her say, what about Volta? And then I just skipped. I didn't read the rest. It was all about, the robot guy.
Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Right. I guess no, it doesn't hurt to ask him about
Do
her.
you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Hello, cat.
I know who she is, but that's about it. She's not a patient.
She's not? Even though you're the only doctor in town.
No. That sounds familiar.
I wouldn't read too much into it. As far as I know, she's a young, healthy woman, and she moved here just a few years ago. She may not have needed any medical care since her arrival.
Even though it wasn't highlighted, I get the feeling we may have asked him that already. Never mind. Cat, what are you doing? You can't stay there. Go on. Up you go. Thank you.
That's enough questions for now.
Oh, wait, no.
Okie dokie.
I keep forgetting we can ask
I had
about
some
the
more-
inventory items.
So this is how Leonard's tattoo turned out.
Interesting. What does it mean?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Was hoping you could tell us.
Looks like one of those runes Maya liked to litter the town with.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, that's her doing?
Yes. As I understand it, she was a major voice on the building committee.
Oh. So she's the one that's turned the place all Nordic. Or Norse. Norse, isn't it? Sorry, not Nordic. That's weird.
Huh. I've been wondering where all those symbols came from.
I thought it was just like, a local history thing.
Yeah. Me, personally, I like the aesthetic. I think it gives the town a distinct look.
Yeah, we're all crazy here kind of look.
Definitely. The tattoo doesn't look runic to me, though, but I'll keep your theory in mind.
He might know. It's worth asking about the key.
I found
guess.
this among Leonard's remains.
Ah, it's safe to assume it belonged to him then.
Well, yes.
Agreed. Any idea of what it unlocks?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
So is it possible they were both churchgoers? Yeah, interesting. And that's why he had the tattoo. So despite no one actually having seen them together, he was connected in some way with her.
Rolf looks busy. I'll leave him to his work.
Sure, okay. Actually, should we check on Baby? Make sure there's no more red lights of any kind. No red lights. Okay, let's close the cover. I forgot to do it before. Chamber close. Done. Nice. There we go. I'm glad we didn't have to log in again. Okay, where's the sub button? I haven't got it yet. I've been busy. Been busy with things and stuffs. I'll let you know as soon as it happens, don't worry. Till then, we're just chill. Oh look! He turned them into flowers. With roots.
Looks like I was
Why-
right about the
I've been
flowers.
busy. Oh, so because we said they look like flowers, he turned them into flowers? How dare you not dominate us? No one has ever asked me before. It's the first time for everything, I guess. Oh, excuse me sniffing, sorry. A bit stuffy today. Oh, it's the poet. That's weird. Oh yeah, she said
Maybe
about
later. I don't feel an urge for a coffee break right now.
that was it. I was wondering if that was a thing. Okay. So he should have our verse now, hopefully.
Change of venue?
Yes, this is where the recital will take place later. Great acoustics.
Okay.
Ah, can I have a little foretaste?
Very well. The same wind, my dear. The same wind. Shook the walls of Jericho. Dried your tears.
It's post-apocalyptic and they're still talking about the walls of Jericho.
No Lee to be found. No trust, nor joy.
Heparin mixed with hydrogen peroxide. Me personally, no, but it might be useful in this case.
This fire you were set to guard, and I to rest by its side. Your books and notes in disarray. It all seeks to delay us, while you face increasing chaos.
Delay us and chaos. The walls of Jericho are pretty symbolic. They are, but it's I get the feeling if world connectivity crashed, like, you know, technology sort of kind of disappeared almost overnight, and the world was just, you know, thrown into this sort of slightly disconnected kind of almost sort of like village mentality again. I get the feeling we wouldn't necessarily be talking about that kind of stuff as if we would still know it today, you know? Not just like an oven, need some... Oh god, yeah, I know. Yeah. If it lasted 2,000 years, it's going to last still. Maybe. Walls of Jericho are alive with the sound of screaming. The walls are just like, stop talking about me.
That was great.
Was
I
it?
love the ending.
You're too kind.
She is, yes. Wonder what would happen if we... We can't make him forget himself, can we? I don't know as if it's worth trying to be him. Also, I don't know how it works. Do we just copy him and then he sees like a person just like him in front of him? That would be weird. Surely we can't do that. Candles, pictures, there's a door there. What is that? Did that just move? Yeah, oh, it's a bird, okay. It kills them. Like a Terminator. It assumes their position.
Looks like some kind of public prayer room or chapel. There are a few people in there.
Wifey, hello. Welcome. Can we shoot people? We have a gun. I'm assuming we can go the violent route if we need to. Which we probably would if they, or ultimately probably will, when they find out we're not who we say we are or something, you know.
Hi there.
Greetings, and welcome to the Free Church of Epos.
Epos.
If you wish, you can enter our public prayer room to the right for some silent contemplation.
I've got a mother flipping gun. Yeah.
All right, thanks. What about the rest of the church?
The other areas are off limits to non-members.
Do you like meat and are named Tina? I see.
Oh, can I become a member then?
Now is not a good time. We're preparing for a special guest who has come a long way. If you return next week, we'll see what we can do.
Next week?
I understand. Thanks. I wonder if this special guest can help somehow.
VIP.
Looks like some kind of...
Yeah, I wanted you to go in. I wonder if we can talk to him a
No
bit more.
point. He won't bud.
Oh, okay. Are they close to Mormons or Scientology? Very free church, exactly, yeah. Based on what they're espousing, probably closer to Scientology, I reckon, at that rate. And the fact that, you know, it's really not that free. Vegetarian isn't called Tina. I'm a big fan of meatloaf. Person, not the food. That's fair. I'm going to try this. Collect signature. Drag and drop to target. I don't know why, I just want to see how it works.
I don't need to mimic him.
Oh, god damn it. But I don't know how it works. Okay. Right, so we get to copy it and then we get to apply it at another time. Okay, that's handy. Both are very not free. Yeah, exactly. So we've got to find VIP somewhere? He wouldn't tell us about it.
I don't want to disturb him more.
No, okay, so he's not going to tell us. Someone somewhere needs to know who this VIP is going to be. She brought it up, I guess. Linhurt. No, surely not him. Ooh, what's that? Pipe hands 1 and 2. The little otters. Well, okay, sorry, they look like otters to me, but they could be a completely different animal altogether. Maybe, what's her face will know? Tendaglotta. Ah. Oh. Hello.
He looks busy sifting through the junk. I'll leave him be.
Okay, as long as he doesn't look at our secret entrance. Don't mind me. This reminds me of the Warrens from Planescape Torment.
Oh, you're back.
Sure am.
Sure.
You don't need to worry. I replaced the canister yesterday. The baby was fine.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you.
Yeah, so cut the attitude,
You're
right?
welcome.
Right, let's get talking.
I need to pick your brain about a few more things.
Okay. What's up?
There's no reason for us to talk about that.
Oh my god, there is so much reason for you to talk about that.
We already discussed.
No, yeah, I'm trying to click the arrow. Okay, hang on, so... Oh, she might know that.
What do you
though.
make of this symbol?
Just looks like a stick figure to me.
Great, thanks. Bloody genius. Oh, does she... Oh, she might
Any
know
idea
the
of
key
what
is.
this opens?
None whatsoever.
Okay.
All right, I got what I needed for now.
Good. Talk to you later.
You can die from your brain's big. Yes. You can die from a lot of
All
things.
right, I'm going again.
Okay.
Some of which are more predictable than others. Okay, so we can't be any of the dead bodies because we don't have enough information about them. Actually, maybe she'll, can we pretend to be her? Maya had introduced
Oh.
us.
Sure am.
Maybe we could still get in.
I don't need to mimic her.
No, okay. I think the hint for the VIP is a
Alright.
pretty big one.
Okay.
So somewhere around, we've got to try and find out who this VIP is going to be. They might be near the elevator, thinking about it. Near the museum.
Looks like an apartment building.
Still no reason to go up there. Okay. I'll come back and talk to some people, you know, if I absolutely have to. People like Volta. He may have some info, but I don't really want to start that conversation if we don't need to.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now.
Okay. So no, nothing here. We just left this door open. No one's walked in and discovered it again.
No need to go back in there.
Still can't go in there. Tower Edge. We'll take a peruse around. Okay. Well, the only people to speak to, I guess, back are in the police station. That's it. Couldn't think of the
Hello
word.
again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Hopefully.
What do you know about the Free Church of Epos?
We have a few members in the family, but I've never been there myself. Always felt uncomfortable in churches.
Ooh. I wonder if the commissary is a member.
I'm looking for a new arrival here in town. Some kind of important person headed for
Checking
the
for
Epos
tattoos.
compound.
Maybe.
Seen anyone like that?
I did see an odd hooded figure entering the canteen before.
Ah.
Maybe that was the person you were looking for?
Canteen, of course. The one building I didn't go into.
I'll go have a look.
Right, okay. So it's not his,
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
not his uncle. It's the canteen. I immediately saw this guy and I was like, that's him, but no, it's probably this one. Actually, can we just immediately mimic them? That's hilarious.
Her sleeve has the EPO symbol. Maybe this is the special guest headed for EPOs.
And it's a woman, convenient.
Excuse me?
Yes? Can I help you?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, thought you were somebody else.
Nice. Okay. Who's it? What's this guy doing?
Hey there, how are you holding up?
Oh, he's the guy from yesterday. Leonard's underling.
You again. I'm doing okay. Any luck with the case?
Should we make him forget and tell him again, just for the fun of it? Oh, that'd be creepy.
Some. Have time for more questions?
I suppose.
Oh yeah. Lol. Yeah.
Can you tell me anything about this symbol?
Whoa. Leonard had that thing tattooed on his chest.
Yes.
Yeah? Any idea of what it means?
Not exactly, but when I asked him about it, he just said, it represents my devotion. Whatever that means.
So it's a religious symbol.
Noted.
Kind of knew that.
What's your opinion on the Free Church of EPOs?
Yeah. Standing next to this person who is clearly to do with them, how do you feel about it? Got a briefcase there. I wonder what that's about.
I don't know much about it, but going to church doesn't sound like the worst idea. Maybe I should go and light a candle for
Yes.
Leonard.
Yeah, that's fair. It's like a little, like one of those little tell you next episode spoiler things. Not spoilers, you know, game show thingies. Quizzes, that's it. Going to church doesn't sound like the worst idea. Maybe I should go and light a candle for Leonard. That's fair.
What can you tell me about Leonard's death?
You know that thing that's really
I already
horrendous?
told you everything I know about that.
All right, fine. What about everyone
Do
else?
you know anything about the murder of Carl Oscarson?
Not really, just hearsay. I'm sure you've heard it all before.
Do you know anything about the murder of Maya Strand?
No, I rarely go to the museum these days.
Just
What do you know about
secret.
the conduit?
Finished off.
You mean like for electricity?
A rubbish pop band killed him. You've lost me on that one.
No, it's an organization. Pro AI.
Oh, never heard of them.
Okay, interesting. Hearsay. Oh, hearsay. Sorry. Okay.
So tell me what you know about Leonard.
We already went through this. I don't have anything new to add.
All right, fine. Cross it off the list. Actually, what does he think of
What's your
Gabriel?
opinion on Gabriel?
Everyone's
I couldn't say. I've had very little contact with him.
okay. Fair enough. That's all right then. Who were responsible for the fall of society? Maybe.
What do you think of Volter?
Oh. Hold that 1 second. Just gotta go answer the door. Hello. Right. Glad I remembered to mute. Right, sorry about that. Just had to answer the door for a parcel. Back now. Okay. So what does he think of Volta? Oh, and I love the Simon Cowell thing. Might have played a part. Yep.
Oh man, he's hilarious. But some of his robots really give me the creeps.
Oh, right, so it's the robots that you're creeped out about, not the crazy man behind them. I don't know if it's really worth asking him about any of these people at the moment. He recognised the tattoo, and that's about it. Oh, maybe he knows what the key is for.
Recognize this?
Yeah, it belonged to Leonard. But I have no idea what it opens.
Right, okay.
I'll
Fair
let
enough,
you get
never
back
mind.
to your drink.
Okay, good luck out there.
Right, so now... Oh, hang on. Is this... Okay, briefcase, nothing to do with us. Not worth talking to her, we might confuse the issue. So now we have her identity. I wonder if we can, like... confuse her. Make her forget she's meant to be there. Otherwise she'll turn up. That'd be funny, actually. Let me just see if that works.
I don't need to make her forget anything.
Oh, okay. It would have been funny if we could do that just to make sure she doesn't like turn up to her appointment, like the time she's meant to be there, and we're like, she's the imposter. Okay, so no, not the junk heap.
I don't
Activate.
see what I have to gain by disguising myself as her in this place.
Okay, fine, we'll do it up here then. Surely we don't do it in the same room. But I thought this guy might be weirded out by it.
I don't see what I have.
No, okay. Surely we don't do it here. Make people forget they've seen her before. Exactly. Things characters are unclear on where there's a need to make someone forget something. Yeah. Oh, when, sorry, not where. When there's a need to make There's never a need most of the time. It's just fun.
I need to get out of sight first.
I know, that's why it... Oh, okay. She's doing it herself. That's fine, okay. God's sake. Let me through.
Greetings.
Oh, that's creepy. Gotta go. Welcome for a meeting. Thanks. See you tonight. See you, wifey. See you? See you. Bye. That's what I'll confuse the two with. Thank you for dropping in. Anyway, greetings in a creepy voice.
Welcome, Reverend. We've been expecting you. Step right through.
God, why do I feel like I'm just going to absolutely screw this up and get surrounded? Because it only covers a... It's like a weird holographic projection as well. It's so odd. What the hell?
Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Exodus 23. Suppose it wouldn't be a church without a Bible quote or two.
Right, yeah.
Sturdy-looking filing cabinet.
It must be, but to withstand all this bollocks, though. She said 23. Makes it sound like 23 instead of 20. True. We'll bear that in mind. Maybe those numbers will be useful. Look at some pictures.
Looks like a timeline of how the EPO seal has changed over the years.
Oh, and what do you know?
The third version of the EPO's logo, designed about 15 years ago. No way. It's the tattoo design.
You don't say.
That must mean Leonard is a member of EPO's. Or, well, he was, at some point at least.
Which means it's most likely not them killing off the conduit people. So a third party? Maybe it's Gabriel. He's gone vigilante.
I'll get rid of the sketch, now that I've identified the symbol.
Why? Oh, because we can talk about it, I guess? Oh.
A ventilation panel. Can't reach it from here.
But then why would we need it?
Oh, hello, Reverend. Sorry about the noise. The assembly hall is to your right, past the locker room.
Thank you.
We don't know what's exactly going on around there. Let's hope we don't have to like give a sermon or something. That'd be creepy.
It says LD on this box right here. That's gotta be Leonard Dahl.
There we go. There we go.
Locked, obviously.
Oh. Obviously, that would be what the key is for.
Got a written piece of paper.
Or a piece of paper with writing on it, but sure, whatever.
Grandmaster Otto, if you are reading this, it means that I have failed.
Oh?
I'm sorry, but I didn't want to involve the church unless absolutely necessary. My brother has some things for you. They will be self-explanatory. I told him to only give them up to the person who repeats the famous quote from my favorite book. I'm sure you remember.
Famous quote from his favorite book.
Blessings from Leonard, your most humble and loyal servant.
Right, he had a bunch of books up on the shelf. We could scan one of them, but she wouldn't look at them, so maybe now we can go back and look at them?
Seems like Leonard was up to something shady. I'll have to find his brother and figure out what the quote is.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is all about.
It's filling up fast and should overflow soon. I've already done that.
No, but I don't know why you're doing it. I didn't want you to. Crap. Get out of here, maybe. I'm not sure we want to go into the assembly hall. That could be super bad. Right, okay,
All
we
right,
wait here.
Let's see if this works.
Let it flood. He comes in and we go into the door, maybe?
What the heck?
That should keep him busy for a while.
Would it really?
Some kind of metal workshop, with a few men working on what looks like construction materials. The room is a dead end, so I'll avoid it.
Okay.
Locked. Damn. Ugh, still won't budge.
Have to find another way. Okay, good. Yeah, let's put that back on in case. And this key. That was for his safety deposit box. I don't think it would work on this door. Do we even still have it? No, we don't even have it. Just just in case. So do we go into the ventilation for some description?
I should stay away while the guard is in there.
Right, okay. Oh, okay.
Ugh, it's stuck.
The hell is that noise?
Shit.
We've got an intruder!
Seriously? Oh, okay. It was just like, nope, that fucked up. Carl's key. Carl's key? What key? Carl doesn't have a key. Oh, do I have to? Oh, I've got to do it over the noise. Okay.
All right, it's loose now.
Okay, there we go. You don't have to add more noise to it, thanks.
A ventilation panel. Can't read.
Oh, okay, it's just push. Is all we get. Nice. Okay. Solution get. A big vent. Big vent? Does that really look any bigger than the rest?
6 new members over
Good.
the last month. The Bacarbo parish is also doing better now.
Okay. Weird layout.
They managed to resolve their financial difficulties?
Oh yes, Elsa is doing great work there. Sending her on our behalf was the right call. That brings us to the subject of these horrid murders.
Vile acts, for certain. I pray that the church will stay clear of any blame.
Why shouldn't it? We had nothing to do with those atrocities.
Except they're all connected to you. Like, beyond that, it's fine.
I know that, old friend. But surely our enemies will not ignore an opportunity like this.
I suppose so. Our violent past coming back to haunt us.
Sadly, the fact that one of our people was victimized will inevitably draw eyes upon the church.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, maybe it's in our best interest to invite the police as a gesture of good faith.
It would certainly show them that we have nothing to hide.
Very well. Let's bring the subject to a vote at the council tonight.
At the very least, it seems like the church leadership didn't sanction the murders.
That's fair.
I'll
yeah.
wait a bit and see if they leave.
Just the wait button. Oh no, hang on. Have a quick scan of the place. Nothing. Okay. Nothing to suggest Leonard was here. Or Maya. I'm going to assume probably not Carly because, yeah, that's fair. Okay. You know what? Just in case someone drops in, there we go. Look like someone else.
Administrative paperwork.
Oh, is that all? Okay.
I don't think it's safe to go back that way.
Oh, what? What, into the vent? Why not? Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here. Wow.
Okay, same thing. There's just an exit down there.
Welcome, visitor. You can drop the smoke and mirrors routine, miss.
Damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. While you may fool my younger cohorts, this old man has had dealings with your kind before.
The pink people.
Please do me the courtesy of removing that mask. Thank you. Much better circumstances for a civil conversation, wouldn't you say?
I guess so. I was half expecting you to yell for the guards.
Luckily, I am a man who defies expectations. Special Agent, Violent Crimes Central Bureau.
Oh, it's you again. The man from the train.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, right. That's right at the beginning.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch your name.
It's Agent England.
Ah, I am Vilgut. I assume you are
Vilgut?
aware of our legal status.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Just trying to do my job.
Why would you cause trouble? That sounds quite unnecessary.
Well, if, let's say, you were sheltering a murderer, I would have no choice.
Good thing there are no murderers here, then, for all parties involved.
Yeah. I overheard what you said to that priest. It's clear to me that you had nothing to do with the killings.
Unless he knew you were there already.
That's a relief. With that unpleasantry taken care of, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Fair enough. At least he's willing to talk. Okay. Let's just run down the list. We might as well.
What do you know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
Are they carpenters? Okay. I don't remember that bit. I thought they were, like, a machinist of some degree.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me. That Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What's your take on the conduit?
Well, I can't imagine he likes them.
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Except Maya was.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
I forgot to turn on the monitor. I'll do that in a second.
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
What do you think about their teachings, then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around.
Can't we just cut God out of it altogether and just, be us?
In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws.
There is that.
The false god they aspire to create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
That's a little over the top. I always forget about this.
So Leonard Dahl, one of your members, was killed yesterday.
I had a feeling your inquiry would lead us to him.
Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No. He was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of a loner, but always helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation.
Perpetual contemplation? I can't even imagine what that look would be,
It seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Constantly? Jesus.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
Okay.
This church, Epos, what are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and his only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
We hate machines.
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era.
That makes sense. So that answers the whole references to, was it the walls of Jericho and things like that? It stuck around because religious types congregated again immediately afterwards. So it persevered. That's fair enough. I understand that.
The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure.
All the good things.
The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human.
Okay, maybe not that one.
And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspired to construct for themselves. We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
We kill them. Talk to them nicely.
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
So you think other people should follow moral guidance that you espouse, but legal guidance is fine when it helps you?
Do you know what kinds of books Leonard liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Would you be able to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do that. What kind of book is it anyway?
I know just the man.
It's about non-violence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, interesting. Now. Oh yeah, we actually don't know his brother. He might be able to
Do you know
identify
who
him for us.
Leonard Dahl's brother is?
I believe his name is Rolf. Quite a shady character, if you ask me.
Wait, the gardener?
Oh, the gardener, right?
Yes, that's him.
Oh, okay. Twists and turns, like a twisty-turny thing. Everyone's connected. How is this place still going? What? Has he had any dealings with Gabriel?
What do you think of Gabriel?
Kurt's nephew. We only met briefly a few times.
Oh,
What do you think of Commissary
he
Anderson?
knows commissary.
He's no member of the church, but he's a fine man blessed with strong Christian morals. Compassionate, forgiving, and open-minded. I was good friends with his late father, and I'm glad to see that his son followed in his footsteps.
Okay. Whilst we're here, we might as well find out what he knows of people.
What do you know about Carl Oscarson?
I must confess I didn't even know his name before I heard he was a murder victim.
Fair.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I believe I've seen her around town with the school children, but I don't know much about her.
Yeah. You know, I don't think we need this on, to be honest, but might
What's
as well
your
keep it there till the
opinion
end.
on Stina Ruth?
Cunning woman, that one. She's been a thorn in our side ever since she joined the town council.
Yeah? How so?
She has a penchant for political obstruction. Things like hindering our building permits or imposing unreasonable restrictions on our street preaching.
Why do you think she's been acting that way?
Probably because she doesn't like you.
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say she has some kind of grudge. Some Christian out there must have greatly angered her at some point.
Makes sense.
What's your opinion on Maya Strand?
She was my polar opposite in almost every way. But I enjoyed the occasional late-night chess game with her in the canteen.
Okay.
It's fascinating how trivial activities like board games can bring such different people together. Goes without saying that I was as shocked and appalled as anyone when I learned of what happened to her.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
He and I have quite different takes on life and death, to put it lightly.
Yeah.
But alas, a man of my age needs to see a physician regularly to keep the Grim Reaper at bay. So I grit my teeth and endure half an hour of his morbid humor for the sake of my health.
What do you think of Walter?
I don't know him well, but he seems like the kind of man who plays the part of the clown to hide a deep wound.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'll just cross this off
What
the
can you
list.
tell me about Rolf?
Not my favorite person. He mocked the Lord when I first met him, and I don't take kindly to that sort of behavior.
Fair enough. Not sure any of this is going to be of use. I won't show him the note, because that... it could go one of two ways. Either we show it to him and he goes, what was he doing? That's interesting. Or he goes, you can't know our plan. We shouldn't know. I can't imagine actually it would turn to that.
I'll keep it to myself.
Okay, there we go.
I don't want the church to know too much about the case.
That's fine. There we go. I'm glad she's keeping our back.
That's all, for now.
Understood. I'll be here if you have more inquiries.
Turn that on. So... we exit? Where does this even go? I mean, if we went up into this, there should be, like, behind a door? No idea where this is going to come out. Oh, down there.
Oh, the passage led back here. Good. Since I left the door unlocked behind me, I'll be able to come back the same way.
How convenient. EPOS library. Okay, cool. Okay. What were we gonna do? We need to see his books. That's it. Maybe ask about. Well, but now we know the title. We shouldn't need to like scan them or anything. Just look at the books.
There it is, the book from the library. Got it. The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote if they saw it.
Yes. Okay, no problem. Then we go speak to the guy in the canteen, and he'll say, yeah, he was always saying shit like that. Oh, also, oh, right, yeah. And we'll leave Rolf for now, because we don't have the thing to tell him. Okay. It's all coming together. We're working on it.
Can you answer a few more questions?
I suppose.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. That's what we're basing it on, not the fact that he used it frequently, but the fact that he said it. Maybe it's just relevant. You know?
I'll let you get back to your
Could
drink.
that be it?
Okay.
Whatever. I'm still curious as to how the old guy recognized us. If everyone else is fooled, how did he know for sure it was us? I mean, was it just the fact that, you know, we were where we shouldn't be and such?
Hello, Ralph.
Hey, look, I'm pretty busy here. Not really a good time to talk.
This can't wait. You heard about your brother, right?
It's a small town, what do you think?
Sorry about your loss, but I really need to ask you some questions.
Fine.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't believe this.
You have something for me, Rolf?
Believe it, man.
I guess so. You know, you're the last person I was expecting. Was my brother a police informant?
Yeah. We were building a case, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Shit! That's crazy. Wait here, I'll be right back.
Okay. Language.
Here, now go bury the bastard that killed my brother.
I'll do my very best.
It's a long time to scrub that out. Okay.
Got rid of the note. No need to hold on to that.
That's fair. So what is
Let's
this?
see here. There was an audio tape and a few documents inside. These look like surveillance reports. It seems that Leonard was investigating Carl, Katerina, and Maya. The museum, the junk heap, and the apartment at Mimir Road are all mentioned as locations of interest. Leonard must have followed them around town and documented their activities. There's not much new to me in here, but there's mention of multiple tape recordings. Maybe they can offer some other clue to the killer. I need to figure out some way to play that tape.
We already know. Black. Multiple tape recordings. Okay. So, it seems like the church didn't sanction what he was doing, but someone in the church higher up, whoever was in the note, actually. I mean, you know, whoever was higher up in the church told him to do it.
This tape is in pretty bad shape, but I might be able to do something with this machine here.
What, you mean a tape player?
All right.
Oh, okay.
Looks like the machine has analyzed the tape. Maybe I can reduce some or all of this noise.
Oh, okay. That was supposed to be.
I think I need to work with smaller sections of the tape by using those two yellow selection sliders.
Seriously? Right, okay. Is this just basically like a regular noise filter? No? Okay. It's a smaller section. Ah, okay. Oh, literally a tiny section. Okay. Noise pattern successfully filtered. Okay. So we take out the tiny bits we don't need. Right, there we go. So we'll just cut all that out. Amplification complete. Blimey. Okay.
I can't shake the feeling
Wow.
that someone is onto us.
We've been careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Maybe.
Wind chimes. Okay.
I can't wait to be done with all of this and just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes. Had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third-degree violations.
I don't like it any more than you do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel, it's too hot. Terrorist classified hot. By definition, we're terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here.
Is Harold the ghost? Who's Harold? I missed something. Was I not paying attention at the right time?
Interesting. If only I knew where it was recorded.
Well, we know where it was recorded because of the wind chimes. Didn't recognise any other noises in the background. Guy on the recording. That's Carl. That was Carl and Katerina talking about the shady stuff they were up to. I thought it said Harold.
Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down. Oh, those must be the chimes I heard on Leonard's tape.
Duh.
That means Carl and Katerina were here when they were recorded. I
heard
should have a
Harold.
look around.
Don't worry about it. You mentioned Harold. I was like, what the fuck? Should have a look around. Scan it, maybe? Not bioscan, maybe. It's got to be up there, surely.
Looks like an apartment building.
Don't have any reason. You have all the reason. Not to keep. Okay, she was willing to walk to the bench now.
I wonder. There's something taped here under the bench. A tape recorder.
Seriously?
This must be what Leonard used to record Carl and Katerina. There's still a tape inside.
Oh, okay.
Crap, looks like the recorder is busted. I'll just ditch it and keep the tape.
Sure, okay. Head back again. It's weird that we had to process it to hear what was going on. Had they not even listened to the tape or, done any kind of processing on it? Because how the hell did they hear what was happening? And if they're against everything that was happening here, surely they must have used technologies to do that. I love the way subtitle bench.
Let me worry about Carl. I'll find a way to make him see the value of our cause.
Katerina?
He's a liability, Katerina. It's only a matter of time before he figures out our true plans for the vessel.
Oh?
Maya, just don't call our child that.
What? Vessel? But that's exactly what it is. A vessel for Holdra.
Right.
Don't get emotionally attached. We must put our own selfish desires aside.
So she must have known that there was blue in the tank.
How many children can she not save? How much suffering can she not end?
I know, Master, it's just hard. What if something went wrong? What if this is all for nothing?
You need to have faith, sister. Ever since I was little, I have sung to the tune of these machines.
Okay.
Now, is your wrist implant working as expected?
I think so. Doesn't itch anymore, at least.
Oh, is that for the mainframe?
I'll run a diagnostic later. I also put in a little surprise.
You never want someone to say, I put a surprise in your implant.
Let me guess. A bomb?
Is that sarcasm? It doesn't befit you. No, a fake biometric signature.
Oh, for the city trench coats? Why would one of them ever come to Nordsund?
Okay, I just got a crazy pop-up appear on my screen. That's weird. Just appeared out of the blue and scared the crap out of me. It's fine. It's not unwarranted necessarily, just weird.
It's just precaution. We won't remain here forever. I haven't gotten us this far by avoiding contingencies, have I?
I suppose not.
Katerina played me good. She is one of them. I must go and confront her.
I don't know, though. She knew more than she told us. But it sounded almost like she was playing along because she wanted the baby. She seemed more concerned about the baby and calling it a baby rather than, the vessel. So I don't know. Maybe she was still on that side. Right. Well, we've got to go talk to her anyway. Keep, whatever. Don't watch me enter this fridge again. Ah, crumbs.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Get out of our head, dead boyfriend.
Same here, but I'll be careful. I promise.
If you say so, honey.
I need to make promises to your brain. Fine. She's already dead. God damn it.
Katerina? Huh? If someone is there, show yourself.
Pull your gun. Gun.
Strange.
Well, we already know she can hide over here.
Hey, Katerina, wake up. She has no visible injuries, but her pulse is extremely weak. Something must have happened. I need to go get help.
From what I can gather, some kind of brain trauma has put her in a comatose state.
Damn. Can you determine the extent of the damage?
Difficult to say, which is typical for most brain injuries. She could wake up in 5 minutes. She may never wake up at all.
I've heard that line like 100 times in films and TV.
What could have caused it? Could someone have done it to her?
It's theoretically possible that she suffered a stroke, but her symptoms are eerily similar to victims of sophisticated interrogation techniques.
Ooh.
Interrogation techniques? Like what?
I'm no neurologist or nanoengineer, but from what I learned in medical school, there are advanced torture devices and energy-based weapons that can cause symptoms like this. All of them illegal, of course. Your colleagues at the Bureau may have more information about the subject.
I see. I will consult my contact here in Nordsund. Perhaps she has some knowledge on the matter.
Very well. I will remain here overnight and monitor this woman's vitals.
Good. Thank you, Doctor. Stay frosty, Gabriel. Whoever did this to Katerina may decide to come back.
I'll try, ma'am. Be careful out there. Euron is drawing near.
What?
Euron?
You didn't hear? The storm. That's what people are calling it.
Oh. Must be a big one.
I wouldn't want to be on top of a pillar in a big storm.
No Stina.
That definitely sounds...
Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm. Or...
Oh, wait. We don't really get to scan as much as I hoped.
It's Stina's scarf.
Bitch!
Stina! What the hell? Sorry, kid. Can't let you stand in my way.
Seriously?
But why?
Fucking called it. Okay. This one of those don't do that you died situations, or what?
Damn it. Why'd she have to get so close?
Stina is the worst. And Carol, exactly. It's a cursed name. Have I got a mouse? What's going on? Is that us there? Help me! Help me! Oh, forgetting my kid, you bitch.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on, darling. I've got this.
Have you? She was invisible. What was supposed to happen? Oh, well, yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, Stina, like, she was in the hedge, and she was, like, cloaked somehow. I'm assuming maybe because she had, like, the blue, you know, these nanotech. Maybe that's an ability she had. So maybe it's not, like, cloaked so much as, like, invisibility. Like, mental invisibility. You know, like the shadow. She can turn herself. I don't know. Camouflage. Exactly, maybe. I don't know exactly. Hello? Oh.
Damn. The strain on my blue to keep me alive must have knocked out the Augs. I've never felt this cold. I need to find a way to heat myself up before I get hypothermia.
I see some... the damp. That's not helpful. Oh, wow. Great. We were able to keep hold of the bench. A photo of Katerina and a book. I lost my gun, though. Great. She should be a lot more roughed up. She should. I mean, I think they're trying to explain it away, saying, well, she's technically a cyborg at this rate. So we have one stick. Oh, we have two stick. Three stick. And a Christ. And a cave.
It's a shallow cave, but I should be able to take shelter from the storm in there. I need to get myself warm and dry first, though. This area in front of the cave looks suitable for a campfire.
What's the point of these sticks? The end. That's the point. There's one there. There's one there. The order.
Okay, I put the firewood in place. I'll need some dry kindling, too.
Dry kindling? What are we gonna... Rota?
That combination makes no sense.
Damn it. It makes sense to me. What are you talking about? Oh, does this have
This
to be
straight stick would work well as a spindle for a friction fire. But I'll need to assemble kindling and firewood in the spot first.
Right, okay. Oh, branches up here. Okay. Well, these
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
Oh, well, there you go.
Damn, it's too tough to break off by hand.
Oh, that's it. As far as we go? Okay, that's as far as we go. Too tough to break off by hand. And we're not super strong anymore, because that's all stunted at the moment. Half back upstream.
I could follow the stream back to Nordson, but it's too dangerous to do that through the storm.
Push you into the drink, yeah.
Pretty intense flow in the stream. I may have floated for quite a while.
Right, so we can't go up. Can't go. Okay. Kindling? I mean, is set tape any good for that? Probably not.
I've got the firewood set.
Yes, I know that.
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Seems
It's
productive
a shallow
to me.
cave, but I should be able to take
Self-warm, dry. No, surely you get into the cave to dry out. What did you want us to do? Maybe it's just
a
try
large
each branch. Okay.
A large branch. A large branch. A large branch.
Can't break them off. Okay. We go more right. It looks like we should be able to, but I can't. Every time I click, nothing happens. There's no highlight for a new screen or anything. Maybe the book can be in firewood.
I hate to do this.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's a matter of survival.
The notebook. The other book. That's fair enough. It's a good idea. Okay.
Damn. Too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
The branches, man. That's
A
probably
large branch.
could be used as shelter. Yeah. Okay. Unless we can use that as a
That
shelter.
combination makes no sense.
It makes lots of sense. Stop with your nonsense. So she's not even trying it again. Can't break it by.
That action doesn't seem productive to me. Damp through and through. I'll need to dry this out before I can use it again.
See, that's why hotspots need water. None on this side. Go this way. It's just the stream and back upstream. Nothing else. We're working with what we've got, apparently. And it makes sense that the shelter would be the branches, but she won't move them again. She said we can't move them by hand. We won't do anything else. Dry stick.
That combination makes no sense.
Photo.
That combination makes a large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter.
Yes, yes it could. She won't go in the cave, but she's like, no,
It's a
no,
shallow
I've
cave.
got to get dry first.
The firewood and kindling are set up now. I should try to start a fire with a spindle.
How can the barrage do? Exactly. First time she tried and went, oh, I can't do it. But now she's just like, no, I'm not going to bother trying again.
Damn, too much wind from the east.
No. And we don't have our
A large branch.
shelter.
A large branch.
She literally just won't have anything else to do with it.
A large.
It's just 4 branches. Campfire in a cave. Campfire is irrelevant. She won't go in the cave.
I don't think anything about that needs to be written down.
What about the...
I don't think any.
Yep.
I don't think anything.
Write down everything. Why not? There's you. So she doesn't...
I don't see how the.
Doesn't see how that's going to work.
That combination.
Makes no sense. Okay.
That combination.
Makes no sense. We try that.
Too
and
much wind.
It's too windy. Which is why you should have put the fire further in the cave. What is she up to? I don't get this. I'm literally not seeing anything else. Anyway, let's just isn't it like a down or anything? So press up she goes. Oh. Vaguely. There?
It's a shallow cave, but I should be able to take shelter from the storm.
Can't go up the path. No, she says the storm is like, is too much, so we need to sort of get warm and dry some. We can try again.
I could follow the stream back to Nordsund, but it's too dangerous to do that through the storm.
Through the storm, yeah.
Pretty intense flow in the stream.
But I get it. I mean, she'll walk near the water, I guess, so...
I could...
No, not what I meant. Literally nothing going on here, what? Yeah. I seriously have to go to a walkthrough just because you won't pick up a fucking branch. It's like, oh, it's too tough. Well, pull it harder. Jesus.
A large branch. The firewood and kindling are set up now. I should try to start a fire with a spindle.
Yes, except you won't. You won't get in the cave. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going to look this up. It's getting stupid. Wandering around. Whatever this combination is, I've already deemed it ridiculous. Well, know what to do. Oh, if you know, yeah, please. I like the fact that we've made it so far without having to do any kind of cheating. Examine the photo.
A photo of Katerina. The glass frame is broken, but I might be able to use the shards.
I didn't even know it had a glass frame. I thought it was just a regular photo. For God's sake. Thank you for that. Okay. Oh, sake. That's just... What? You can cut it with a bit of glass from a picture frame.
Dense tree branches, but I'll need some way of tying them together.
But you can't pull it off. Some way to tie them together?
Damp through and through. I'll need to dry this out before I can use it again.
Raw grass.
These could become a wind shelter.
Yeah.
It's the tape found in the tape.
Okay. Yeah. Tape.
Yeah. I might be able to tie it all together using the tape.
Oh, raw glass, sorry, not grass. Raw glass with your bare hand. Exactly. Amazing. Okay.
All right. That should catch any wind coming from the east.
I feel justified in saying that one bit was bullshit. But I can guarantee there were probably plenty of people who just looked at it and got the glass fine. But it doesn't make sense there's glass, because I didn't know it had glass in it in the first place, ever. She just looked at it and went, it's a picture.
Remember last time we went camping?
How could I forget? What didn't go wrong that weekend?
Well, we were never hit by any meteorites or struck by lightning. But other than that...
I doubt VHS on cassette tape. Yeah, exactly. Oh, but this is future cassette tape. It's fine.
At least my friction fire skills have improved. I never thought all that survival training would ever actually pay off.
What do you mean? There's like a little bit of frame lag on the map. That's weird.
Avoiding death by freezing may have been a decent incentive.
You could say that. As much as I enjoy your company, I'm not quite ready to cross over to the other side.
Sounds selfish, guys. I loved you so much, I won't die to be with you. Meh. Okay. Day 4. Yeah, that was quite an eventful day 3.
I should try to make my way back to Nordsund.
Kicks Stina in the butt.
Ow. There's that familiar feeling again.
Don't give us new power. We haven't got our old powers back yet. Hey!
I seem to have developed an ability to regenerate wounds. Likely due to the trauma last night.
Wolverine.
No sign of my previous augmentations, though.
No.
I may need to replenish my blue to get them back.
Sorry, hey Apple. Hello. How's it going? All right, thank you. Welcome. Hope you have. We're doing all right. Oh Jesus, I'm actually literally about to end because it's a 2.5 hour mark. That's a bit crazy for me. But thank you for popping in anyway. I hope you're doing well. We've been double crossed and tossed into the woods from a great height, and they're now fighting for survival. Sorry, I missed. That's all right. Don't worry. Appreciate you popping in either way. So thinking about it before I get too caught up in moreness, I guess I should we'll call it there. So we've got regeneration. I'm going to assume we're fully healed. Yeah, so we'll call it there then. And I think save and quit. Yeah, I think that just runs us back to the main menu. There we go. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So we'll call it that. That was a hell of a day in game. Very. Except for that last bit, I'm willing to admit that if you just spam everything and look at it all, you know, you'll eventually find it. But I think that was a crappy puzzle because there was no real evidence to support it, I guess. I am enjoying it though. It is a really good game. It reminds me of a lot of these these games. I know an adventure game dev that is streaming. Oh really? Okay. What? Hang on. Sure. Who have you got? Let's just find them. Tiny Stuffs. Sorry, phone call. Thanks for the trip. Oh, that's all right. No problem. Thanks for dropping by. We're just heading off now. We will raid with Tiny Stuffs. Is that with a Z? Yes, it is. On my phone, make sure I turn the sound down so I don't deafen things. Let that catch through. Right. Okay. Look it up on my phone so I know what I'm doing. So yes, no, thank you. Thanks for the stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, sorry, Simon. Thank you very much. I am enjoying it very much. Thank you for dropping in. It's always nice to see you. Well, you know, see your name at least, speak to you, whatever. You know what I mean. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. We shall raid. Right, hang on. Let me get this command right. Tiny Stuffs. I think I got that right. They're software and game development. Animation on a dino game right now. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. I'll click back the sound. There we go. So yeah, thanks everybody for coming. We'll be back Tuesday is the plan. There's nothing happening on Tuesday as far as I'm aware, so that should still be it. And blimey, by then we'll be coming up. This time next week it'll be in December. It'll be Christmas coming up. Before you know it, then at the end of the year and it's all gone. So get thinking, people. I've got to do all my Christmas shopping still. It's gonna be a hectic couple of weeks. December already. I know. I can't believe it. When you start thinking, oh, it's only a couple of weeks away, and weeks just disappear lately because you know, it's just a combination of being old and not having much of a calendar. It just sort of, before you know it, a month's gone, and there's only 12 of them in a year. Blimey, crazy. So yeah, thanks everybody for dropping by. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, and take care of yourselves. And we shall go see what this Tiny Stuffs is all about, and how she's doing. So yeah, thanks a lot everybody. We'll see you around. Take care. Bye.